Don't mind me, just kind of standing here with the game already started up. So let me explain some stuff before we actually play the game, because I've got a story on this one, and I would just explain it while playing, but I've already established that I am bad at playing anything that I've not played before while talking over it, so it's probably best to just do it all at once here. You're looking at an emulated version of this game currently, and let me show you why. Now you're looking at the non-emulated version of this game. Here, let me go back and forth just for comparison. I've got text, like, in the background so you can kind of compare. This is fucking awful on the actual system. I spent about at least half an hour trying to get everything set up. I had to find the cables for the system, I had to find a controller, I had to hook it up, make sure the settings in the program, like in Blackmagic and OBS and everything was correct. Did all that, booted the game up, started playing it, and I was like commentating and stuff, and then I realized, okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and I can't see shit. So I go around breaking some pots and stuff, or whatever it was. I see this thing, I don't know what the hell this is, and I'm like, okay, I see Murray up there, I don't know how to get to him. Do I go over here? Is there like a door I can open? Is there like, what do I do? You're supposed to bounce on this thing, which, now that I know that, it's not that hard to find, and I should have found it eventually, but you can see how goddamn dark this is. And for some reason, even though I configured the controls onto the keyboard exactly the same, like left and right matching what they're supposed to be, I'm having a hell of a time getting accustomed to the camera controls on the actual controller. So we're emulating this thing. There's no doubt about it. I hate that I had to spend so much time to get this thing to even go up and running in the first place, but that's what we're doing. And hopefully I can actually start this game. So let me get up, turn the freaking system off. This is the worst start to an LP, I swear to God. Also, there is going to be air conditioning running in the background. It's unavoidable because the house is really goddamn hot. That was also happening while I was trying to set up the system because I've currently just got Project 64 open, that's good. Yeah, let's reset the game. Sure, that's, yeah. Okay, so where the hell do I start with this? Like, actually talking about anything that isn't the setup. Like, I had to spend a massive amount of time just getting that working, getting the air conditioning working, because I was dying of heat stroke. All that stuff. So I've seen this opening about 11 times now. So I do actually know what I'm supposed to do, because I've listened to it so many times that I can't really help it. Oh wait, do I have like a weird background going on? Okay then, let me turn that off. I'd like to make the game window bigger, but at this point I've just given up. Like, I could adjust it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to throw anything else off. The game's already kind of jittering as it is. There's like this weird... It's like doing the... Like, you know how TVs alternate rows of frames that they display? It's like the emulator's doing that. And I'm not really sure why. But, anyway.
This is Peking Duck. I hear you boys.
Yeah, I've seen this opening so many times now. And this is all I've seen in this game. Sly's sick of this shit too. If anybody knows how to turn off the jittering in PC, PS2, or whatever the hell this emulator is called, then like, feel free to let me know.
Take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Okay, so yeah, we can actually see what we're doing now. It's nice. Like, who would have thought? I can go around, I can break shit. The game is much louder than the voices for some reason, but I guess that's alright. Somebody's running water upstairs, making a bunch of noise that way. Whatever. But yeah, so this game has been very highly requested for a long time, and for the life of me, I couldn't really say why. Apparently, a lot of people really liked my original, like my LP of the original game. I remember jack point shit of that game. I'm just telling you right now. Like, I remember playing through it. I remember Bentley's annoying voice. Okay, so wait, what's going on here? I've actually not seen anything past this.
Okay. Let me out that security computer.
I did actually get to this point in the console version, but couldn't see shit, so I didn't know what to do after this. Oh, I was just supposed to wait. Okay.
Security system. I'm working on the security gate.
But yeah, I remember a swamp level, like a Chinese type of level. I know that Clockwork was the name of the like robot owl from the final stage. I don't remember what his significance was. I just know that we're a group of thieves that do things, and his father was like a thief, and I don't freaking know.
I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Also, I can stand next to walls and get into like a weird. Can we do? Yeah, that weird like standing on tippy toes animation. Is that Panda guy in the first game? He seems. I think he was the boss of the Chinese level, wasn't he? Like I said, things might come back to me, but it's been many years since that playthrough, and I've not thought about the series really ever since. And I was also suffering from heat stroke when we were playing that one, so that also didn't help. Just break everything. Oh, Bentley. Okay, well, I don't... Oh. Why are the voices so quiet?
Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
That's why it's called a garden.
Just take the long way around. If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Alright. I'm glad the game is telling me that, because I certainly wouldn't remember. I mean, of course it's going to. It's not going to, like, expect everyone to have played the other game and remember, but... Hadoos! Okay, hold on. I need to see if I can get the Hadoos to come back. This game, instantly won me over. That's all it needed. It just needed some Hadoos. Let's see if they come back. Oh, they're gone. There might be more, though. Yep, there's some Hadoos. Okay, can I look at them? Can I, like, zoom in? How do I zoom in with this thing? They're kind of shitty looking. But it's okay, because they're still Hadoos. All Hadoos are good. And they make Hadoo noises. Okay, I'm happy now. So, anyway, getting distracted by Hadoos. Not at all like me. I like to think that we've got this, like, professional group of thieves, and Sly just kind of gets distracted by some birds. And then the entire plan goes to shit, because did not plan for pigeons. Meteoric running ability.
Good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction. destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
Is that his name now? The Murray? How do I get under? Oh, I just wait until he lifts more. Okay. I assumed I had like a crawl option.
All clear.
Okay, I'm good. You can drop it. I'm good. Nope, alright. Alright, so what are we doing? I guess he could have just gone the entire time.
Before you. Fear not. I shall bend it like the truth.
So I don't remember much of Murray from the first game. I know he was in it, but I don't remember him a whole lot.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the
Is this what he sounded like before? His voice is a little bit derpy,
You go ahead and
which I guess is fitting for the character, but eh.
I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
He reminds me of a deeper hunter from Spyro. Press the X button and then press it again to glide. But yeah. Let's get out of the tutorial area possibly sometime today. It's 7:30 and I've started doing this at like 5.
This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Well, I mean, the crime is currently being committed.
Anything? Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him commenting.
Here's
The method of entry and God
new
pushed
bad
his
guy
way
girl
to the
character.
a claw gang job.
The Claw Gang?
I'm assuming she's not actually a bad guy, but I just wanted to say that.
Sit in on this stakeout as-
Constable Nia, let me just say your name out loud so we know who you are.
Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts.
Might.
Facts. Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper. After him. Hold still.
Okay, oh, and I jumped down where I probably shouldn't have. Thief, you are filth! That's a reference I wouldn't have made last time we played this, because I did not know of that game. I guess I'm just running. But I want to break shit and get coins. We don't get any coins in this section. They planned for that. Alright, let me, can I... Here. So here's another thing I haven't explained. I did try doing this. I know I can turn some stuff down, so I'm going to turn the sound effects down a bit, assuming that doesn't affect voices, because it doesn't say that it does. If it does, then screw this game, seriously. The other thing is, let me save state just to be safe here. I had to re-download a new version of this emulator because the old one froze when I pressed select. It would pull up this menu, and then after pushing any button, it would say press triangle to exit. So I would press triangle, and nothing would happen, and I was stuck in the menu forever. This version does not do that, thankfully. Unless I'm just a dipshit and actually had triangle bound incorrectly, which is a distinct possibility now that I think about it, but whatever. This version's probably better anyway. I still just think it's stupid that I had to resort to this when I have the game and the system and a perfectly viable way of capturing from it, but nope, game's gotta be darker than Dark Side Phil. I don't know.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Meanwhile,
Run forever.
I mean, I
Back your retail.
can run occasionally, but this, I wouldn't even call this running. This is just sort of like a light jaunt.
Freeze.
I wonder if it's actually possible to die in the tutorial.
Retail.
I know she said ringtail, but it sounded like retail. That would be the most useless insult possible. Also, I feel like Carmelita's voice actress isn't really feeling it. Stop, thief, come back.
You can't run forever.
Headed for your position. Jumping fast so we can get out of here.
Oh.
Please.
I thought that was a police car, but no, it's the escape car.
I'll find you, Cooper.
I'll get you next time. I forgot about the, like, comic book sections.
She's really quite lovely when she's angry. That Constable Mila. Was her reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue? Or an intentional clue?
Why do they both have to be cats?
Either way, it's her only lead on the missing
Well, I mean,
Claw
she's a
Gang.
fox, not a cat, so shut up.
Claw
Close
Gang.
enough.
He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line?
An asshole.
Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork left on.
Clockwork went what? I couldn't hear you.
My parents, and I wound up in an orphanage.
Where I had fired my parents.
Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen?
So is this basically Castlevania 2 then? We're getting the pieces of Dracula so that we can destroy them again? Also, was Clockwork, like... Was he foreshadowed at all in the previous game prior to the final level? Because I seem to remember him kind of coming out of nowhere. But again, it's been a while. When the following icon, this square... I guess it's a book, I can't really see it though. Why do I continue with square? That's weird. Hello, weird face. Do I have a choice? Watch a movie. Sure, I'll put on Beethoven second instead of playing the game. Alright, where are we starting
I
here?
had to call in a few favors to get the goods in the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back alley crimes. He was once a passionate young artist.
The voice is so inconsistent in volume.
Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic.
Warlock belongs in the trash.
And started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger.
Oh,
lure
there's
and
Ganon.
shake young patrons from far
You
and
know
wide.
who the real villain
And it's
is.
here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork Tail Feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
But yeah, I try not to talk over these too much because I obviously don't know the story. Because I was so sick of all the setup before this, I didn't really check how the audio balance is, honestly, so I'm sorry if you can't hear it very well, or if it... I kind of doubt it's overpowering me. I feel like that's not very likely. But yeah, I'm just recording the game audio through the microphone. I don't have it actually directly recording. Usually when I try to do that, it turns out to be too loud. So, I don't know, it's a delicate balance. Oh, do I actually... Okay, so Sly is the main character, obviously, and then I can do shopping. Murray doesn't seem to be selectable. I am guessing I do not have any money yet, but I will look at this option just to see what it looks like. Oh, no, I do. Okay, yeah, I figured I might have some coins from the other level. So, trigger bomb. Do I have punches? Unless those are for Murray, maybe. Alright, well, I'll keep these in mind then. So we're looking for the nightclub then, or do we already know where it is and we're doing something else? Yeah, I guess it's just right there.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocular. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I can't tell you right now because I don't want to. Alright. So I guess I'm headed over there. So when it says binocucom, it just means the in-game, like, graphics.
If you click the L3 button, press the left analog stick. I'll beam some virtual markers into your feedback. They'll help you find your way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops.
Okay, so he said press L3 to do that. This just shows me my items, and R3 actually pops this up, unless I put those in backwards. That's weird. Anyways, let's just kind of wander a bit. I could go straight there, or I could see if there's anything to do, or see if there's any Sha-DOWs. Now that I know that the Sha-DOWs are in the game, I must find every one of them. Or just do the beating up cars minigame from Street Fighter. Or beat up mimes, that also works. I guess these aren't mimes, they're... Okay, camera. Just stereotypical Frenchmen. Except these are rats. These are rats. They prey at night, they stalk at night. These are rats. If they're gonna be stereotypical Frenchmen, they should at least be frogs. Unless I'm not even in France and I'm just not paying attention. Okay, so yeah, I do remember the bottles being a thing in the other game. Debating if I want to spend that much time trying to hunt those all down. I feel like with open-ended levels that might get a little bit tedious. I don't know, because like, I guess if I head straight to where the objective wants me to go, then it'll probably let me into the building, and bottles are probably in there, but there might be some out here. I don't remember what those did either. Were they just for cutscenes and stuff, or did you actually unlock items from them? Well, I've gone full circle. Or maybe this is a different rooftop. I don't know. But let's not waste that much time. Probably just get on with it. Where is the thing anyway? I guess over there. But how get on rooftop? Oh, no, there is a bottle. Crap. Can I climb poles? Yes. I can also latch onto things from a mile away.
Fascinating. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the safe house. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. Or I have.
Yeah, I've got such a raging clue right now. come on, latch onto the thing. I'm probably doing this in a very stupid way. But I don't know the layout of the area, and I know that this should work, so we're gonna go with it. Latch onto the goddamn thing, come on. Yeah, I'm thinking finding all the bottles is probably gonna be a little bit of a nightmare. Please? Okay. Unless this is just the the path I have to take to get to the thing, which it might be. It is giving me an awful lot of like sticky surfaces. So what good does this do me? There's like a sparkle down there. I'm still attempting to get used to the camera controls also. Like, there's nothing weird about them, I just suck at everything. There's a bottle over there. Guess I'll just do this for now. And by this, I mean probably fall off. Yeah, that didn't really do me any good. Oh. Can I jump to that? No, I can fail. But yeah, I should probably make the decision now if I'm gonna bother with these. If you get anything for getting some but not all, then I might go for that. If I have to get them all, then like my completionist sense tells me that I should, but it's also gonna probably be really, really tedious unless I use a guide, and I don't want to do that. So, okay, yeah, there's like little Eiffel Towers. This is France. They probably said at some point, and I wasn't listening. Here I am getting distracted again. I need to frickin' get to the satellite. But the bottles, though. No, I seriously need to not do the bottles. And, yeah, we kind of just have the tower there in the background, and it's very prominent and obvious, and I didn't notice it. What is the sparkly? What is the sparkly? Does it exist, or did it disappear? Why is that? I don't know what that's there for. I'm trying all of the buttons, and it is not doing anything. I guess I'll ignore it. Okay, let's actually do what needs to be done. And by that I mean go in an unrelated... Oh, this just goes back here. Okay. And we've come full circle. Okay, where's the thing that wants me to go to? There was a flashing icon, and now it's gone. And now it wants me to go to the other thing. Which is... question mark. No more distractions. Immediately gets distracted by Sha-DOWs. What is this running animation? Also, what is this? Oh, that's just the icon.
I need you to hack into the Major's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes.
Yeah, I figured that much out already. Zero out of 3. Okay, I had no reason to climb those, so I'm glad I did it. Also, people are throwing, like, biscuits at me.
Markers near interactive objects like the satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object.
He says after I already did it.
Once in position, I
Okay, so that's what that meant.
Click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Because I don't think it showed that a second ago. So hitting that, bringing up the, yeah, it actually does do that. That's cool. At least that answers my question if I had the buttons bound incorrectly. Alright. If I happen to find any other bottles, then great, but yeah, I'm gonna just decide right now to not worry about them, because I can imagine now just having one missing in a level and spending years trying to find it.
Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop. Heads up, if you leave this area, you'll
what?
abandon your current job.
Why did it tell me that? I had it like showed a percentage, and then he's like, "Hey, if you leave, then you're gonna." And I'm like, "I'm not leaving though." Where's the thing? Right there. I do enjoy objective markers. They make my like freaking ADD easier to deal with. Alright.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from the beach.
Downloading?
As we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head up for the cellar.
So why are we taking photos of the thing instead of just stealing it back? Oops, wrong button. Oh, there's another bottle. I can see it now. I'm gonna end up inadvertently getting every bottle in this stage. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I did it in this one, I should keep doing it. And it's gonna ruin the entire playthrough. Oh, this is the wine cellar. Okay. Hello.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar started by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered.
Do they seriously not see or hear us?
It's perfect.
All right, pal.
Impossible
Let's get to
odds. All three of them. First, me waste time and make a bunch of noise. Ruined a perfectly good CRTV. I feel like I should be able to break that. Can break a TV, but not that thing. Whatever. Here. I assume there's more to combat than just spam the square button. I also have this uppercut. I don't know if there's like a good strategy though. I'm just kind of mashing.
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump. Then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that. It doesn't really give you... It's not really much of a double jump.
used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
It's like... It just kind of... I guess. It gives you like an extra inch. If anything, it just kind of gives you a little bit more hang time. But yeah, so how about those impossible odds? Anything else in this area I care about? Looks like probably not. I do enjoy breaking shit, though. Because I will want money to get those extra items. Okay. This chair is brightly colored. That means I must be able to do something with it. If I was still playing this on the system, on the actual console, there's a oh. Okay then. There's a small chance I would have been able to see that chair. But yeah, seriously though, like, I know that, like, the TV that I'm using is from, like, 2009, I think. It's like, it's seen some shit, but it still works fairly well. And for the most part, I've not really had problems with it. Like, as a kid, I remember when I first got DK64, I couldn't see anything in that game. Like in the darker areas in, like, Jungle Japes and K. Rool's ship and stuff. Like, it was...
In order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table.
But there's bottles, though.
Get near the table and press the circle button.
I have to get detected and break them. No. But yeah, it's like I had so much trouble seeing that game, and then, like, on this TV, it's perfectly fine. When Joel was playing the Crash remake a while ago, it was also, like, really freaking dark for some reason, but he messed with the TV settings and found a way to make it look better. And yeah, I thought it would be fine. It was not fine. I tried turning up the brightness. All it did was make everything all washed out, and, like, it was still... everything was so indistinct.
Flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
Yep, definitely can't see me. Definitely can't see me. Lord. But will they hear me break shit? No. Maybe in later levels they'll start being more observant. And by that I mean be observant at all. But probably not. Oh, no, I think, yeah. What, did you lose interest? Good. Maybe the game is supposed to be freaking dark as shit and not let you see anything. That would explain why they can't see me. It's like, I understand, like, it's supposed to be kind of dark, because you're usually, like, playing at night and... ah, shit. How far back does that send me? Not very far. But yeah, it's like, I'm not expecting it to be, like, frickin' Mario Sunshine, like, bright, happy colors everywhere. It's gonna be a little bit more dark and artistic and etc., but if you can't see what you're doing, it's a bit of a problem. But I won't complain about it anymore because emulating it fixed the problem, so whatever, moving on. So let me repeat my mistake by breaking shit.
This air vent leads into the main recycler. Get the circle button to crawl inside. In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard.
But I thought I
Get
couldn't.
behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then the square button to slam and finish him off. Got that? The triangle
Oh,
button,
shit.
then the square button.
Did that... is it press one and then the other, or... well, I kind of killed him anyway. I feel like the combo didn't really do much for me, though. Mirrors are a personal insult. I must get rid of them all. Even though they're not dropping coins, so there's no point. Okay. That one specifically drops coins.
That sneak attack slam only works on guards who haven't seen you.
Oh,
Wait until
that
the
makes
thing
sense.
turns his back, and then let him have it.
I'll try it. I'll try it without jumping this time. Maybe that was what I did wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to jump. I don't know why I did in the first place, it just seemed like the right thing to do. But door, though. Alright then. What does that say? The Legrave Lizard? That's not an I, that's an E. It's a lizard. I don't know.
If you get in a fight with those rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
Yeah, you said that once already, but that's okay. The rats are freaking unthreatening. Okay, wait. Did he stop to, like, pick something up on that sparkle point? Is that what that is? Like an enemy distraction? I'll have to check that out next time there's guards walking around. Now that they know that I'm here, obviously, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Sly hates music, confirmed. Yeah, I need to stop breaking everything. Sorry. It's compulsive. I guess we can latch onto the piano.
Another air vent.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
By that angle, it should lead to the printing press room.
Printing press room? Good. Good effect.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button. You know, click the right analog stick. To bring up your binocular. It's already outfitted with a spy cam. Slide. Use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo
Okay.
targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot.
So... Alright. This is kind of interesting. I'm trying to... The problem is, there's too many buttons on the PS2 controller to easily map to the keyboard, so I'm, like, stumbling over what half of them are. Like, I've got caps lock for up on the stick, semicolon for down on the stick, Q, E, U, and O for the L and R 1 and 2 buttons, the 2 shifts as the L3 and R3. It's just, it's kind of, like, hard to remember. But, okay, wait, there he is again. Get a picture.
That's our target. Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international fortune.
Okay. So, money printer, is that this? Or do I have to get a better angle on it? I'm not sure what I'm actually looking at here. You can just stroll on by, that's fine. Yeah, let me get a better angle. I don't know if this is probably a much worse angle actually, but what does that say? Too close. I don't know what I'm trying to take a photo of. Alright.
That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here.
I'm glad the game is giving me very obvious targets, because I wouldn't know what I was looking at otherwise.
Ingenious. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be much of a downside to me being spotted by people. I can usually just kind of beat them up, so. Oh, and it got loud again.
Reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped up patrols, The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bug painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
So, I'm starting to think that when I turned down the sound effects, it turned down the voices and everything but cutscenes. I'm gonna turn that back up and find out. But, anyway, let's go ahead and buy this, I guess, because I've got it. See I've got the money for it, I mean. See no reason why not. Except it looked like that... Actually, now that I bought it, I'm now noticing the, like, character icons, and I'm pretty sure that was a Bentley one. So, I don't know when I'll ever get to use that. Okay. Here. Hold that thought. No, not controls. Actually, how do I do the bomb? Equip power up, select. I'll do that in a minute. Is this gonna be any better? No, not music volume. No, he's still quiet. So anyway, I think I'm actually gonna just cut it here. I'd like to record another one of these, but I'm gonna wait to upload this one and see if I can get some feedback about the bottles, if they're worth going after, if anybody knows how to stop the flickering, and just other little minor stuff like that. Plus my hand is cramping up because I'm holding this in a weird way because the cat has been sleeping, like, on me this entire time. So, yeah, we're gonna stop here. And, hopefully the technical problems are over and we can just enjoy the game.